Hey, what's up guys? So today I didn't really know what to do a video on, and then it hit me. Why don't I do a video on something I was working on earlier for my print-on-demand business? So when I was working on creating some new designs that I was then going to scale out and eventually upload to Merch by Amazon, Etsy, Redbubble, if they sell well, I'll put them on Seller Central, I'll put them on eBay after I kind of feel like they're verified. But I kind of want to show you the approach that I took to creating these designs, and it's something that we're all going to benefit from. It's something that is a really low-hanging fruit idea that some of you guys probably already implement, but for those of you that don't, it's going to be a really valuable lesson. I'm basically going to show you how we can utilize graphics to make them better, to improve on them, make them appeal to a wider audience, which of course then is going to increase our sales. So I think it's going to be a valuable video today. Why don't we get started? Real quick reminder, I've got some free resources for you, all linked in the description. I've got my weekly print-on-demand giveaway. 2 winners will be randomly selected and announced on Sunday. I got my 8-day print-on-demand free mini course delivered via email, and I've got a great print-on-demand Facebook group, so take advantage of all those. All right, so today we're talking about kind of graphic design for print-on-demand. And there's a couple ways to go about this. You can definitely just start with a blank canvas and go about it any way that you choose. If you're the artistic type and you're efficient, because if it takes you too long to create graphics, your time is money, and you're going to make the most money by always looking to improve your efficiency, right? So I know this. If I sit there and stare long enough at a blank canvas, eventually I'll make a pretty good design, but that's after years of practice, by the way. But today I'm happy to just admit that I'll come to a website like Creative Fabrica, type in whatever keywords that are popping into my mind, and there's always just so many options. So in this case, from Top 5 Niches of the Week, a recent episode, I was thinking it's summertime. What are some summer activities? You've got your healthy ones, your hiking, anything related to being outdoors. Hey, you've also got day drinking for those of us that like to be outside, but also, sit with some friends and sip a beer or two, right? Or 3, right? Anyways, so as far as the niche goes, we're going to do day drinking. I went to Creative Fabrica. I typed in day drinking. There were lots of options. I went and I picked 2 designs that I want to work with. Okay, so I've got this one right here behind me, and I've got this other one right here. By the way, a nice easy way of adding additional streams of income is you can design your own designs and then sell them on the Creative Fabrica, like Creative Market website, by the way. I'm just throwing it out there. I'd done a video with Anne from Graphic Design How To on YouTube. That's her channel. And she had mentioned she's got like 27 income streams because she does a lot of this stuff with her graphic design ability. She's an artist. She's definitely better than I am. And she lists a lot of designs for sale on various websites similar to Creative Fabrica. I don't remember if this was one of them that she mentioned by name, but either way. So I'm just throwing it out there. You can make money selling these as well. But I'm going to utilize these in my designs today. All right. So instead of having the blank canvas, oh, what do I type, etc. Well, they've already created the design. They've done the niche research for us. And that's the end of the video. Just kidding. Of course, it's not the end of the video. I'm going to improve upon these designs. That way I'm differentiating myself from the masses that may have come and downloaded these designs and then just uploaded them as is to t-shirts. We're not going to do that. We're going to edit these and make them better. I'm going to show you how I'll go about doing that in a second. But for those of you guys that are new to Creative Fabrica, really quickly, let me introduce it. They've got everything print-on-demand sellers need to be successful and then some. And when I say and then some, it's like exponentially more than we need to be successful. You can join right now for $1 using the link in the description to go to my special page that they set up for me. It's $1 for the first month and then $19 a month after that. And that's a 35% discount that's applied when you sign up using my link. So make sure you do that. You get full access to all the resources with no limits. You get commercial use license on all resources, and you can cancel anytime with no obligation. So it's a really good deal if you're new to print on demand and you want like a one-stop shop. They've got graphics, they've got fonts, they've got tools like the word cloud generator. They have a lot of stuff, guys. In this video though, we're just using them for pre-made designs, but now I'm going to jump on over to Photoshop and show you how we're going to improve on those graphics to increase our sales by making them just have broader appeal. All right, so I'm over here in Photoshop. I went ahead, I downloaded those designs, which is just one click. You download it, you extract it. You don't have to really do anything from there. You can actually use the files as is, but I like to go ahead and make them my own, put my own stamp on them. Now, of course, we can add to them. We can add graphics, we can add text, depending on what file types are included. If it was a PSD, we could edit the layers as well. But I just want to show you like literally what I was doing earlier. And this is the lowest hanging fruit that there is. Well, actually, we're going to make a special edit to this one because this has 2020 in it. So the first thing we would want to do is edit this 2020 right here out of the design because it doesn't really make too much sense for that to be in there. So why don't we put in like 2022, and we can use any font that we want. The point of me making this video wasn't really to go through a bunch of like font selections and whatnot. So I will just do a quick edit on this. I'm not going to really worry about finding the perfect font to match. I think that looks pretty good actually. That was quick and easy right there. If anybody wants to know what font that was called Olympica. And yes, you guessed it. Guess what website it's available on? Creative Fabrica. So another reason to get a subscription. It's like a little distressed kind of like marker style. Anyways, here's what I wanted to show you guys. I've referenced this in previous videos, but I like to save color schemes. And here I have like 6 different color schemes that I just keep in Notepad. I also keep it in Google Keep. In Google Keep, I can, it's cloud-based notes, so I can access them on any device. I can do a little search, find it very easily. Anyways, so let me just show you how, if we wanted to just, and by the way, I'm looking at hex codes here, so I don't necessarily have it memorized visually what these are going to look like, but I only save ones that I like. So why don't I just grab this one because it says white background, okay? So let's just see what this looks like. So I'm going to go over to Photoshop, grab the color scheme. By the way, if you don't have any color schemes saved, just go look at like Amazon, look at Etsy, look at Redbubble, go on the hunt for really nice complementary colors in high-ranking designs, right? Don't go to page 19 of search results because you're not going to get the best sellers. Go to the best sellers. Look at the color schemes that customers are actually buying, and then take a screenshot, pull it into Photoshop or whatever you use the eyedropper tool, save that color scheme for your future use. Okay, now you guessed it. I'm going to go to the paint bucket tool, and next I'm just going to go ahead and just click the layers and kind of cycle through all the colors. It makes my life easy when I don't have to click multiple times. Thank you for being cursive. And so I'm just clicking as I go each letter here because they are not linked. Next color in the color scheme. Okay, now I'm going to go down to the next row. And for the text, I will just select the text and make it that color. All right, and then one more color here to the scheme. Whoops, got to go back to the paint bucket tool. All right, not bad. And if anybody wants to see what the last color was, let's see. Right here. It's another like whitish color. So that's like a little too white. But anyways, I mean, check that out. We just pretty dramatically improved upon what that design looked like when it was all black. Like, let me just show you. If I go to blending options and show you what it looked like. Okay. Well, I guess we don't have the text blended merged with that layer. If I merge it really quickly. Okay. So we literally went from this, okay, all black, bland, basic, to this. Not bad. And how long did it take? Somebody should have timed me. It took like 45 seconds, and that was with me moving kind of slow for the tutorial. So in 45 seconds, we've differentiated ourselves. We've made this unique. We made it our own. We used a color scheme that we borrowed from best-selling designs. I don't even remember when I grabbed this color scheme from, or where I grabbed it from. It doesn't necessarily mean it was from another like t-shirt either. Sometimes I'll just be on websites and I'm like, I really like this color scheme. So that's one example. Now, I had a separate one prepared right here. Another just text only basic design that Creative Fabrica's got up there. And just to show you, like, we could even do, I have one labeled Miami Vice. Like, we could just alternate 2 colors, honestly, if we wanted to. Just go through like this and just alternate like blue and pink. I'm assuming the second color is pink for that Miami Vice look. Yeah. I mean, this is simple, simple, simple. Just add the hex code to your color picker and then click into each row. Click into each letter. I mean, there's more efficient ways of doing this as well since it is all on one layer. I could also have just used the selection tool and I could just, cut this part and make it its own layer and then do something like right click, blending options, and if I wanted to just do a color overlay, that's another way of doing this as well. Okay. But guys, that's really all I wanted to illustrate. I hope this wasn't like a bad video because, I mean, this is what I was doing earlier. And I mean, these designs, it's not that, when it's just black, when it's monotone, right? We can do better, especially when it takes us 45 seconds to 60 seconds. Again, you know, nice complementary color schemes. I can go ahead if you want me to, and I'm willing to at least share with you the two that I used in this video. I'll give you the Miami Vice, and I'll give you the first one that we used here. I will give you both of those. I'll put them in the description. All you got to do, go copy paste them. Make sure you remember where you save them. Come up with a workflow, like a process, like a formal process, so that the next time you want to use these color schemes, you don't have to find this video again, right? Put them in Google Keep, put them in Apple Notes, put them in Notepad++, whatever it is. Find something that works for you though. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Shout out to Creative Fabrica. Check them out if you need some pre-built graphics that you can just go in and manipulate, because there are like a lot of graphics on Creative Fabrica that I like that are just monotone. They're just black or they're just white, right? They're just one base color. So this is a nice way of taking them and leveraging them. And if you make a couple sales on a few of them, your whole subscription's paid for the month. So that's what everybody's goal should be. Guys, thank you for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new video.